logically. Part 4. In this part 4 of learning Xhosa logically, we're going to talk about the word ka or whatever you say it as it, but it's a K in Xhosa. How is it used? So before we start, let us just go back a little bit to what we did in the previous video, where we talk about the word V and the word B. Where we said V is in reference to that we want to view an object, and then when we talk about V, it's about viewing the object, like about viewing or seeing, and then we said that the B is the B is like to be, like to come into become or becoming a certain way. So in this video, we're going to add another letter, which is K. I'll make reference to the B and the V also, because we're going to combine them to make new words, or even repeat the words that we have used in previous videos. So with me here, I'm going to make an illustration with some object here, but let's talk about what is in Xhosa. The word ka or in Xhosa is the word, it means by. When it translates into English, it means where, to put into a location or to position or compartment, whatever you see it is. The A, the R, the sound R, it means in our presence or our view, our space, or our presence. Okay. R, the I means our presence. Listen very carefully. And the K is to be in the place, ka, or that compartment. So when I say ka, it means it's in our visual scale. It means to put it where it is, the address. You get what I'm saying? I'm not pointing it. Remember when we talk about we're talking about pointing it, but where it is, or the mapping it. It's almost like we're mapping it. We're saying by the door, by what, where it is positioned. You get what I'm saying? Where is it positioned? So let's use the ka in this video that we're introducing this video, and mix it with the other letters like in the previous video. We have the word B, which is to be, like when we say let be, which is in Xhosa we say be, when we say be, like to become. So now we're going to combine it with the ka, which is ka is to be in to locate it into our area. Remember the area, our area of our view area in Xhosa is A, and the ka, when we combine the K and A, it means it is in our area, right? So like here, this is the video is your area where you see this car, right? So now, let's say you can see my chest, right? You can see where's my chest. So now we said bear is to make it to become, right? Is to become, right? Or to make it to become, ne? So now here I'm going to put it on my shoulder. So in Xhosa, when I say put, I say beka. So it means put here. The A means here, right? The K is the location. The B is to be, like to become, right? So I say beka. Look, the eyes, this area of the camera where you can see this thing, eh? So I beka here in this area of where you can see, where you can also see my chest. Put it here, the beka up. I put it beka. You see, I beka. So it formed the word ka. Remember, ka is the location. The I is our presence. So we put it in the location of our present. So it becomes like that. But that word also, the word beka can also mean to look. Actually, to beka is to, how can I say? Is to beka. Is to look or to behold. Let's say behold. Or to turn to someone, which means turn it around me. Even if it doesn't have eyes, we still say beka in Xhosa, which means you turn it towards the person. So now, let's say I was facing that way, and we say in Xhosa beka. There's two different kinds of words in Xhosa. There's a word jonga and beka. Beka, jonga means to see or to look, but beka means to turn into your direction, to face your direction. Yeah, to face. Yeah, the correct word is to face. I'm looking that way. So you say become. I have become in that way. So when you say beka, you say become in my in my direction or place of my view. Beka can also be seen like that. So that's how the ka is used. Then we have the opposite of ka, which is ku. Ku. So now ku, remember we said I is our place and u is away from our, is the opposite of a, which is means then not in our presence, in our absent. So now let's choose a closer word which start with ku, which is kunjani. You see that word kunjani is asking about how. It means how. The word ku means how in Xhosa. It's because we are inquiring about a place that we are not in our present. So how is it on the other side? So when they asking Xhosa, when they're asking about the other side, they cannot see your place kunjani, because they can't see in that place or the location they're talking about. So they start with ku and then they put jani. Jani means how is it that place we're talking about, we cannot see. But when I say kanjani, it's different from kunjani. Kunjani, I'm querying about something that it's not in my area, but kanjani, it means how should I do it. It's almost like those two words. It means jani means how, but ku is inquiring about that site or your home. How is it going on with your home? But kanjani is how should I do it, or maybe this area, because the I means here we're in our presence, and the k is a location in our present. Jani, how, you see. Let's think about another word of Xhosa, which is buka, which start with, which has o somewhere. Remember we said ka is here. We talk about beka. So now we're talking about bo. Remember the O is away, ne? The other place. So now when you say boka, it means also to look, ne? So I'm this side, but I'm asking you to look somewhere else, which is not in our presence. So like bukai can means to view, like watching a television, right? So bukai is like watching, but watching as in watching television. So you can see that when you are watching television, the things that you are seeing on the television are not in this place here, but in a far place. Hence they say in Xhosa buka, the O there is away, the B is to become, but inward, far away, not here. So which means if I show you something far away, say buka, beg buka. Yes, so it's like that. Let's choose another word, which is vuka. We have already talked about that word in previous video, which is made of view, which means we say that view means to view as in English, and we explain that the car now is in this place, right? View car is a location, coming to this location and view this location. Yes, so yeah, if I go any further, thank you for listening. In the next video I want to talk about another word now in the same video. Now it's called, in the next video I'll talk about, maybe I might talk about another letter. Thank you for listening in this video. God bless you, and please don't forget to hit like and activate the bell there. If you press the bell, it will have something like, it will change and become something like it's shaking, but it's not shaking, but it's so in such a way as if it has some kind of, you will see it. Activate it and please subscribe so we can and support this nice Xhosa language, being Xhosa. Thank you very much. Bye.